Hey guys, welcome to the 7th chord primer here. This is just a quick lesson on playing 7th chords on the 6th string root or the 5th string root. So basically I'm going to show you how to create these shapes. Let's start with, and a lot of you already know the 6 chords, so like G6 would be here. G minor 6 would be here. That's the 3rd fret, by the way. So let's start off and look at the chart here that's accompanied. Let's start off with G major 7. So we have the root, the 7, the 3rd with a pinky, and then the 5th on the 2nd string. And the other ones should just be not played, X'd out. You don't want to hear the 5th string or the 1st string. So again, root, 7, 3, and 5. So now, just from that one shape, we can get all the other 7th chords. We have G dominant 7 by flatting the 7. And we already know this one from a couple of those songs, swing songs. So that's G7. To turn it to G minor 7, we want to flat the 3 here. So now it's going to be this shape. A lot of you have played that, and it's just kind of, they're all on the same fret, the 3rd fret there. So we have a 1, flat 7, flat 3, and 5. The next chord is G minor 7, flat 5. It can also be called a G half diminished 7, which would have a circle and a line through it. But again, on charts, you'll mainly see it as G minor 7, flat 5. So here's my 5th. Let's flat it. Get the other ones back on there that we just had for the minor 7. It's a little bit darker there, G minor 7, flat 5. Now for the diminished 7, the dim 7, we want to take this note and flat it. And that can kind of have two different names. It can be called a double flat 7 or a 6. In this case, I'm barring with my 1st finger to cover this, the 6, and the flat 5th. And this one gets the flat 3 and the root. That's a great one because you can slide that around every 3 frets. And it's the inversion of itself. We'll be definitely expanding on that concept future lessons. So again, here's the routine. Major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7, flat 5, and diminished 7. That was all on G. Now try it on A. Major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7, flat 5, diminished 7. Try it on C. So it's the 8th fret. C major 7, C dominant 7, C minor 7, flat 5, and diminished 7. So that should really help you play, any of these jazz standards, and gypsy jazz, of course, as well. Covers the whole spectrum beyond 6 chords, having those 7th chords, especially tunes, of course, like Nuage, which use a lot of the major 7s and minor 7s. Let's switch to the 5th string root here. I'm just on C here now, the 3rd fret on the 5th string, and we have C major 7, and that's root, 5th, 7, and 3. To make it dominant 7, we flat the 7. We all know that bar chord coming from that A7 shape. We usually play it like this, cowboy style, but it's C7, of course. To make it minor, you flat the 3 with your pinky. Now it's on the ring finger, or middle finger. Now, C minor 7, flat 5, we just flatted this, that power chord, the 5th. Okay, so it's, again, it really is what the name says, C minor 7, and then you flat the 5th. You just don't want to do that. You want to refinger it, so it's nice and clean. C diminished 7, we're going to take that 7, the flat 7, double flat it to a 6. So there's our routine. C major 7, C dominant 7, use my middle finger there. C minor 7, minor 7 flat 5, diminished 7, and then if you look at that my chart there, then it goes on to the 6 chords, which we've already done, C6 and a C minor 6. There are some optional and 3-note shapes, but I just wanted to again clarify the 7th chords. So let's try it on D. D major 7, D dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flatted 5, and then diminished 7. E, major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flat 5, and then for the dim, notice you have to change the root, the fingering of the root. So the other ones you can keep your first finger on the root. F major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flatted 5, and diminished 7. Again, now with the combination of the 6th string, you know, you can pretty much play any of these jazz hands. Oh, there I kicked into the dominant 7. They're a swing shape, which is nice to have it be varied from this shape. You have kind of 2 options, which is nice. There to the 6th chord, and I love to combine major 7s with the major 6, minor 7, minor 6, which we'll get into further along later on with learning more tunes that use that movement. So there's the primer on 7th chord shapes on the 6th string root and the 5th string root. Just remember, once you get that major 7 chord started, then it's just important to know the formulas so that you can get the shapes for all the other chords, and that should really help you, you know, again, learn the shapes well, not just memorize them, which of course you will, but to kind of know, like, okay, I flat this 7 to a dominant 7 to make it a dominant 7 chord, flat the 3rd, now it's minor, flat the 5th, minor 7 flat 5, flat the 7 again to a 6 to make it diminished 7. Okay, so we'll be using those that concept a lot more later. Okay, that's it. Thanks.